welcome back to a new quick hints video, this time to episode number 6. And today our hints are a little bit more open, so they do leave a lot of discussion potential for us. Since the hints today are a bit more open, I have a little extra hint for you at the end of the video. But let's get to hint number 1 first, and this one has to do with the pot. So if we have a look at the pot at the end of episode number 5, then we can see that there are 9,450 euro in it. And suddenly at the beginning of episode number 6, there are 100 euro missing. So the first time we see the amount of the pot in episode number 6 is at the end of task 1, but still before they gained any money. And this time we see that there are 9,350 euro in it, so 100 euro missing. And so far there doesn't seem to be a really good explanation for that. So some people believe that it is simply a production mistake and that it actually shouldn't be like that. And the only other thing I could come up with is that right between these 2 episodes the treasurer changed. So Hila left, as we know, and everyone became the new treasurer. So the pot got in different hands now, but still we don't know anything about it, whether everyone really did take money out of it or not. And we also don't know if the candidates know about that at this point in the game. So it's still very unsure what actually happened there, and this is why this hint leaves a lot of discussion potential. Hint number 2 of today brings us back to the birds. I know, again, but there are 2 things coming together that really do make me believe that those birds can't be by accident anymore. They have to have a meaning. The first thing is that MSC commented under my last video that there were birds on the map at the end of episode number 5. So you know, at the end of episode number 5 we had that statue game where they had to build up those statues, and we also saw a map with the locations of the statues, and suddenly we can see some birds flying over that map. And according to that, the Molenjagers of Instagram spotted that there are also birds on every map in every episode when we see the Albanian map. So as you know, in the beginning of the episode we get to see that map so that we know where the candidates are, in which city for example. And if you have a close look on that map, you can see some greenish birds flying. You have to have a really close look, probably like put the video on slower speed for example, but then you can see them, and this is really random somehow, really weird, and all of that with all the other bird hints we have makes me believe that they do have a meaning. So if you have any idea what those birds could mean and whom they could lead to, then please let us know in the comments. I will give you a quick reminder, everyone still keeps wearing his bird t-shirt, and Letizia also had a cap with a bird on it, and we know that birds sing very beautifully, and Letizia does as well, so probably a hint to one of them, but yes, none of that is really sure. So if you have any idea, please share it with us. And quick hint number 3 is also something someone of you commented on my last video, and I've also seen it on Instagram 2 days later. So the Fuzzy Oranges commented under my video that if we have a look at the names of the episodes, then we can get some really interesting letters out of it. So if we take the first letter of the first episode, it would be a D, since the episode was called The Tide zal het leren. The second episode was called Zwijgen, and if we take the second letter of the second episode, it would be a W. And then we go on like that, the third letter of the third episode, the fourth of the fourth, and so on. And in the end we end up with DWEMIE. And now the idea is that we rearrange that so that we get WIDM, which means V is the mole, double E. And the double E could lead to everyone, at least that was the theory. Unfortunately, that theory doesn't really work out, since the leftover letters do not really fit. So we know that the 10th episode is always called Ontknoping, which means that the 10th letter of that would be a G, and that is not included in the name Everon. If we call it the Ontknoping, so with an article, it would be an I, and it also doesn't fit. Nevertheless, I think that theory is quite interesting, because I do not believe that we get the abbreviation WIDM by accident. So maybe we just have to form something else with the leftover letters, so with the double E's and the ones that are still coming. I also had a look at the official website, and yes, we can already see the picture of episode number 7, but unfortunately it only says Aflevering 7, so episode 7, and not the name yet. So this is something I think we really should have a look on in the upcoming days and weeks, and we shouldn't get that out of our minds too quickly. And last but not least, I promised you a little extra hint, and that one is actually an anti-mole hint. Since we had some things leading to Everon in this video, this here is an anti-mole hint leading to Everon. So the official Wies the Mole YouTube channel always uploads little extra videos on Monday and Tuesday, and this week they uploaded a video in which we can see the candidates' reactions to Sahil leaving the game. And in that video we can see that Everon reacts very emotionally, and as you know, that isn't the first time that he reacts so emotional. So I think for a mole this is way too emotional. I also know that there are people in Everon tunnels who say that he's an actor, he could act everything, and yes, but I think this just looks so naturally that if that really is acted, then he should win an award. So even if you don't understand Dutch, I really recommend to have a look at that video. You don't need to understand what they're saying, just have a look at his reaction and see for yourself. And that were our 3 to 4 quick hints of today. Let me know what you think about them, if you have any idea about the missing money or the birds. And also let me know if I missed out on anything crucial. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, or join our international Facebook group. And as every week, I wish you so much fun watching the new episode. We'll see each other in the next Hints and Theories video. Until then, have a nice weekend everyone. Bye!